get to post last week because I had a family emergency, because in this household it's God, family, and then everything else. So I have a lot of updates to go over for this week. We got waitlisted for the market over in Venice Beach, but no worries. As I stated, I was gonna research in the background some backup plans, and I found a few. We're going to go to the market that I was automatically accepted to. Our first one is going to be Friday. Video is obviously gonna be delayed, but Friday the 4th of July is gonna be our first market, and then we're gonna go try Saturday with the same backup people to do a market in a different location and just see how that goes. But otherwise, I found a whole different agency that is conducting the markets at a different location, and we're just gonna try and see which works best. If you're new here, I'm Kristen and this is my husband James. We started our business in January of this year, and we're gonna be going to our first market, so I'm so interested for you guys to come along just to see how it goes. I know it's been a long time leading up until this point, so fingers crossed that it goes well. But our main goal in getting out there and doing markets is not necessarily generating profit. However, that would be a welcome surprise. It's more so to generate brand awareness. Sit back, relax, and enjoy while we go on what we all know will be a chaotic journey to our first market. It's been an uphill battle to get here, but we made it. Around here, around the side. Yep. Well, unfortunately, our little emo teenager was correct about our earnings on Saturday. We did a whole whopping $0. It was raining pretty heavily, and if people did show up, they showed up for the produce and the ready-made food, which is understandable. So I didn't get much recorded because of the rain being quite heavy, like almost to the point of thunderstorms. We did learn lessons, but on the first day, on the 4th of July, it was also rainy, and we were so busy, you know, talking with everybody, figuring stuff out, that I didn't bring a kid with me. It was just me and my husband, and I didn't get any filming done that day, but we did sell $100 worth of merchandise, you know, so it was only 2 customers, but it was really nice, and we got to meet people within the community and talk with them and kind of figure out what they like, and that was pretty cool. The tent held up really well to the rain. Nobody got wet, so that's a bonus. We learned that wind is not our friend, literally. We had a clothing rack that's there tip over several times, so we're gonna put some weights on it to eliminate that problem. And my little signs that I have with my little cutesy sayings and all that stuff, yeah, they kept falling over too, as well as falling out of their holders, so that was quite annoying. So what I did is took some Gorilla Glue, glued them into the base, and some 3M strips and put them on the bottom. Okay, so first we totally definitely glued this into the base because it kept sliding out. It retracts and, you know, folds down, which is beautiful for transportation, terrible for enduring any event. And took some 3M little strippy strips and put those on either side, and also at my little checkout stand got those same little 3Ms, so boom boom boom. We'll see if it stays. If not, I'm not opposed to also Gorilla Gluing that down either. But that was the biggest thing, is just keeping all of the shirts dry. I think the sidewalls will help with that, and I think the sidewalls will help with the wind coming to and fro too. We live in Southwest Florida, so a fan for these outdoor events was almost mandatory, but we chose to get a little portable solar generator, and that turned out working really well. So that was good. There were a lot of positives that weren't monetarily related. We learned a lot of lessons, so I think it was worth it. And the biggest lesson is like check the weather, which I've not done honestly. I've not looked at any weather since I was a child going to school, and that was forced upon me, but change is underway. I will be looking at the weather prior to go ahead and scheduling outside event. But with all that said, the vendors that I talked to that were there on Saturday said that, yeah, it's been slow since it's summer, but the vendors that I talked to at the location there at the outlet mall on Saturday said that it is, you know, summer, so it has been slow, but it usually picks up once the outlet opens at 10 or 11. I'm not sure which, but once it opens, that it does pick up, so it's not, you know, constantly dead. So there is business. It was just an off day that we happened to come because it was after the 4th of July and it was raining like almost all day. So there's that. But I say all that to say that we did go ahead and book for next Saturday. The weather's supposed to be nice, so fingers crossed for that. And we'll see about the following Saturday because I've already looked, and now, I mean, that's, I don't know how many days away, so the weather is not going to be extremely accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, that's 12 days away this following Saturday, the 19th. So I'm not sure how accurate it would be at this point. It says it's supposed to rain in the morning on the 19th, but I'll keep an eye on it because there is a different event coordinator that I'd like to try as well on the 19th. So we'll see how it goes. Well, I hope y'all found this video entertaining and or educational on what not to do, and we'll see y'all in the next video.